Hello everyone and welcome to the lesson. Today at the lesson we are practicing doing tasks as if we were at an exam. So today we are working with all the aspects. We are working with reading, speaking, use of English, listening and writing. Let's start with reading. You open page 24 in your books and you read the parts from the text which were removed. You have got 6 gaps in the text and 7 half sentences. It means you don't need to use one of them. We begin with these parts just to know what we have to insert, which are known as brown stones. So there is plenty to satisfy the music lover, with its many restaurants and ethnic bars. Who lived in the Dakota building, where our young visitors can see dinosaur fossils? Because everyone loves living there, which means that the buildings cannot be changed. I think the parts of the sentences are clear. Let's have a look at the text. You are to read it carefully and complete with the sentences missing. So you stop the video and complete the sentences. Well, let's check. One of the most famous and most frequently visited neighborhoods in New York is the Upper West Side. It stretches from the 59th Street and Central Park West to Riverside Park and is considered by many to be the most typical Manhattan neighborhood. The Upper West Side has had many famous residents in the past, including a member of the Beatles, John Lennon, who lived in the Dakota building, a big castle-like structure which borders the west side of Central Park. With generations of high-profile tenants putting down roots in the Upper West Side, it's no wonder rents and real estate prices continue to rise. However, bear in mind the benefits of living in this charming neighborhood. Elegant buildings, which are known as brownstones, line the quiet street and house the city's rich intellectual and creative community. Many people are attracted by the suburban feel of the area, and it is especially popular in families, young professionals and actors. Much of the area is protected by landmark statues, which means that the buildings cannot be changed. It includes a jumble of cheap sports, glamorous concert halls and the famous Lincoln Center for the Performing Arts, where you can see fabulous theater, ballet and opera productions. The famous Juilliard School of Music is also located in the Upper West Side. So, there is plenty to satisfy the music lover. This area of New York is busy by day, with performers rushing to auditions and families taking strolls along the pavements. It is also an exciting place at night. With its many restaurants and ethnic bars. Don't worry about the kids because there are lots of things for them to do in this neighborhood. The American Museum of Natural History is a fantastic place where our young visitors can see dinosaur fossils. They can also enjoy a trip to the Children's Museum in Manhattan. So, whatever you are looking for, you will certainly find it in Upper West Side. I hope you managed. Our next step is listening. You are to listen to the tape and decide if the statements are true, false, or not stated. East Swinton residents can receive free plant bulbs. The man already has lots of flowers in his garden. They are going to plant the flowers all over the park. The man can choose from 3 types of bulbs. The man thinks he will need more than 500 bulbs. The bulbs will probably arrive in 7 days or less. The man has some friends who want some bulbs too. Now you are ready to listen.
Listening. Page 24.
Good morning, Neighborhoods in Bloom. How can I help you?
Good morning. I'd like to find out if I'm eligible for the Neighbourhoods in Bloom project, please.
Certainly, sir. Which area do you live in?
I live in East Swinton.
Okay, that's fine. That area is included in the project. Can I have your name, please?
Mike Brown. That's Brownne.
Okay. And for our records, could I ask where exactly you are going to plant the bulbs?
Well, the members of our neighbourhood gardening group are going to plant them in their gardens, and then we're going to get together and plant them in the local park too, under the trees.
That sounds like a great idea, Mr. Brown. Now, we usually send out a variety of bulbs, but are there any that you'd like in particular?
Well, I'd be happy with a mixture, but perhaps you could include some tulips in different colours? Oh, and perhaps some daffodils and snowdrops.
Yes, that should be fine. We have plenty of all of those types. Now, we'll send you 500 to begin with, and if you need any more, just contact us. And to which address should we send the bulbs?
You can send them to 51 Green Road. That's my address.
Okay, I think that's everything then. You should be receiving the bulbs within the next week. We'll also send you some leaflets to hand out to friends. We have 1 million bulbs to give away altogether.
Wow. Well, it'll be great to see the city looking more colourful.
Yes, that's our aim. Thank you for signing up, and happy planting.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Spotlight on exams. Module 1. Listening. Page 24.
Good morning, Neighborhoods in Bloom. How can I help you?
Good morning. I'd like to find out if I'm eligible for the Neighbourhoods in Bloom project, please.
Certainly, sir. Which area do you live in?
I live in East Swinton.
Okay, that's fine. That area is included in the project. Can I have your name, please?
Mike Brown. That's Brownne.
Okay. And for our records, could I ask where exactly you are going to plant the bulbs?
Well, the members of our neighbourhood gardening group are going to plant them in their gardens, and then we're going to get together and plant them in the local park too, under the trees.
That sounds like a great idea, Mr. Brown. Now, we usually send out a variety of bulbs, but are there any that you'd like in particular?
Well, I'd be happy with a mixture, but perhaps you could include some tulips in different colours? Oh, and perhaps some daffodils and snowdrops.
Yes, that should be fine. We have plenty of all of those types. Now, we'll send you 500 to begin with, and if you need any more, just contact us. And to which address should we send the bulbs?
You can send them to 51 Green Road. That's my address.
Okay, I think that's everything then. You should be receiving the bulbs within the next week. We'll also send you some leaflets to hand out to friends. We have 1 million bulbs to give away altogether.
Wow. Well, it'll be great to see the city looking more colourful.
Yes, that's our aim. Thank you for signing up, and happy planting.
Thank you. Goodbye.
So, let's check. If Swinton residents can receive free plant bulbs. It's true. The man already has lots of flowers in his garden. It is not stated. They are going to plant the flowers all over the park. False. They are going to plant them in the gardens and in the park. The man can choose from 3 types of bulbs. False. He can choose from many of them. The man thinks he will need more than 500 bulbs. False. He didn't mind. 500, okay. The bulbs will probably arrive in 7 days or less. It's true, within 1 week. The man has some friends who want some bulbs too. It's not stated. Now, I hope you managed with listening, and let's have a look at English in use or use of English. You have got a text, and in the text there are 7 gaps. For each gap, you are suggested 4 words. You are to choose the best variant. Stop the video and complete the exercise. Well, let's check. Alma Pugacheva was born in 1949 in Moscow, Russia, where she made her first public appearance at the age of 5. She studied piano and singing, and in 1965 she was heard on the radio for the first time, performing one of the most popular songs, Robot. Her victory at international contest in 1978 made her a Russian star. Pugacheva was performing and recorded over 300 songs. Through hard work, she became the biggest star of the former Soviet Union. Not only is she loved by young pop music fans, but older generations also respect and listen to her. She is so admired in Russia and around the world that her name has been given to an ocean liner in Finland, a brand of French perfume, and a magazine, as well as to many little girls all over Russia. The text was not difficult. Hope there were no mistakes. If they were, you have corrected them. Speaking. You are to prepare a short talk about your families and your friends. You have got a plan. The members of your family, who you admire most in your family and why, your family values, and what you usually do with your family, your activities. Be careful, you are to speak on all 4 points. If you miss one, you lose your points. So you are to prepare a short talk. It will be a piece of your homework. And writing is going to be your homework too. You are to write a letter to your pen friend. Look at the task. Read the extract from your pen friend's Sue's letter. So you know you are writing to Sue. And you start your letter, Dear Sue, Hi Sue, so on. Not Mary, not Kate. In your letter, you are to ask her about her neighborhood and 3 questions about her new friends. Your letter is very, very short, 60-80 words. This is your abstract. I really like my new neighborhood. The people here are great and I have made some new friends. Still, I miss you a lot. So you ask her about her new neighborhood and about her friends. In general, there must be 4 questions, not less. So your homework is clear. You are to write a letter to Sue and you are to speak about your families. For today, that's all. Goodbye.